Okay, so hello again, Sir Sean. Um, what we need to do now is edit the texts of the pictures. Actually, these are not just simple text. These lorem ipsums are actually the title of the posts that we do. Um, we can actually see them here in the WP admin dashboard, and we go to the posts. As you can see, these are all lorem ipsums. These are just for examples so that we can actually see what it will look like when we have populated the gallery that we want for the site. So for now, we'll edit this one. These is actually just the blog posts, and then here you can see this is the title, and these are actually the text, or if you want to say something about the post or the post entry, you need to actually write them here. And then the picture is actually just a featured image. This is actually this one. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at what the post will look like you um, if you look at it in the actual blog. So this is the main title. You can actually edit this one. Let's say, for example, um, I actually don't know. I have no idea what to put as titles for the post, so I'm just getting lorem ipsum text for them for now. But you can actually edit this here, and then this part you can edit them in here. And then when time comes that we need to actually put the actual pictures taken by Larry, we can just change the picture here, the featured image, and you just have to remove this featured image, and then you set the correct image that you want. I'm just gonna select the picture again, just so, and then you update this one. Okay, so if you click the gallery, you will actually be redirected to the uh, gallery page. These are all the categories that I created. You can actually also edit the categories, or you can also add them if you want to. Um, what I did is I categorized them as you've said on your last video that you want the like architecture category to be just one, and then the homes and etc. to be categorized. So if you click this one, you would actually be this is using Ajax, so the page won't load, but the page will show another set of images. I set this one to 6 images by default, but we can actually edit that one as well. So I think we should go to categories first. So if you want to edit the categories like this one, the architecture, um, you you have to go to the WP admin, and then here we have the categories tab. You just click on it, and it will show you the categories that I've made, like this one, like so. So I want the architecture categories to be named buildings. So I'm gonna change them to buildings. And also, the slug is actually the URL that the WordPress builds for us, but you can actually also select no, not select, edit the slug. This is actually you can see it here, like this one, because this page is actually the category page for the architecture. So as you can see, this one is architecture because the slug is set to architecture. So if I will change this slug into buildings and update it, so if I refresh this, I'm pretty sure it's gonna give us an error, for a 404 error. It's gonna show us that the page is not found because the slug can't be found anymore because there's no more architecture URL, because as we've set here, the URL is set to buildings now. So if you actually look at the navigation bar again, so the architectures earlier, which was here, is now replaced with buildings. So if you click that again, so now the slug for the page is set now to buildings. So I think, and also this one is the text that will be shown here. So if you want nothing to be displayed here, so you can just delete this one and then update it again. So it should be displaying no text now. Yep, like so. So the description is not displaying anymore. So it's same thing if you want to add new category. Where is it? I think we actually need to. Okay, so if you want to add another category, like let's say for example, not services but plumbing, the slug. If you don't put anything here, it WordPress automatically puts the name that you defined into the slug. But if you want it to be defined with something else, then you can do so. So I'll just leave this for now, and the description will also be blank as well. Uh, okay. Okay, then I'm gonna add a new category. Okay, so it's gonna be here. Now, as you can see, WordPress automatically put the slug into plumbing. So if I'm gonna go to that URL using the slug plumbing, it will actually give me this page, which is blank because there are no posts that we've created under the plumbing category. So if you want to add another post under category, so let's go to the all posts, and then we'll create a new one here. So I'm gonna make a post, just new post for now, and then I'm just gonna put this is a new post, and then the categories, you can actually see them in this part. um, okay, so since the plumbing category is still blank, so I'm gonna put the post into the this category. You can actually also put a single post into different categories. So let's say if the post is relevant to home interiors as well, and it's also relevant to